Get on. I call Dr. Yang.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, education is a huge responsibility for any government. In New Zealand, of course, we have almost 3,000 schools, and with close to 1 million students from early childhood education to primary and tertiary education. We also have over 400,000 tertiary students. So these people are the future of New Zealand. For that reason, we pay special attention to education. The national-led government has invested heavily in education since we came to government in 2008. For example, in 2011, we spent 22% of all public expenditure in education, the highest percentage in the OECD in that year. And in 2016-17, the appropriations for world education have increased by 2.4% to over $11 billion. This is yet another record. And Budget 2016 uses a social investment approach to direct an extra $43.2 million for operating funding over 4 years to schools, educating about 150,000 students, most at risk of educational failure. And most schools will receive funding increase as a result of this new social investment funding approach. I also would like to highlight the Investing in Education Success initiative. At its heart are communities of learning, which are groups of schools and other providers that come together to raise achievement for children and young people. At the moment, about 120 communities of learning have now been formed, involving about 1,000 schools, teaching more than 320,000 students. So these communities will receive additional funding to enable teachers and principals to share teaching and leadership expertise. Now we come to special needs students. Budget 2016 delivers yet another $42.1 million over the next 4 years for students with high and special educational needs. Additional funding for these students has increased 29% since 2009. Then we come to digital education, and just as Minister Parata says, digital fluency is universal language of the 21st century. To be successful and get the jobs they want, Kiwi kids will need to be confident using a broad range of digital technologies in a variety of settings. So that is exactly the future. Now, just yesterday, I visited the St. Joseph's School in Queenstown along with my colleague, local MP, Todd Barkley. We went to year 8 classroom, and we saw every kid was using a laptop, a tablet, or iPad, doing all sorts of designs like a jersey or a stadium, and they were very creative. And then we went to a year 2 classroom, and to our surprise, we also saw these little kids using laptops or iPad or tablets, doing all sorts of digital stuff, including doing mathematics. So these kids are well equipped for our future. Now, in kind of property, of course, the budget 2016 provides $882.5 million for school property. And this is a huge investment across New Zealand to ensure communities have better facilities for students and teachers, and also the classrooms and schools needed to meet growing population. So by mid-2017, we will have invested almost $5 billion in school property since we came into government. So all this shows that we are committed. We are committed to providing the best education we can in innovative, stimulating, and safe school environment. Now, tertiary education, that was my background, of course. We are continuing to invest in tertiary education, particularly in science and engineering areas. The availability of highly skilled people is crucially important to meeting the aims of the business growth agenda, and encouraging competitive businesses to invest and grow. Thank you, Mr. Chair.